experience of the day. We will now travel to Costa Rica, where Jennifer Perez will talk about the amazing El Silencio Lodge and Spa with a focus on sustainability, a force for good for future generations. Welcome, Jennifer. The microphone is yours.
Thank you, Marcelo. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jennifer Perez. I'm the Sales and Marketing Director for El Silencio Lodge and Spa, and we're super excited to be able to share our story with all of you. So thank you, Remote, for letting us be part of this these virtual experiences. El Silencio Lodge and Spa is located in Costa Rica, Central America, and we are a proud member of Relais and Chateau. So it's located in the beautiful cloud forest, and today our theme and how we're going to focus our story is based out of sustainability. We strongly believe that sustainability is a force for good and for future generations. And this has been actually the foundation since day one of this amazing property. So we're going to share a little bit about what we do and how we have integrated this into a business model. So taking a look, a glimpse into the past, El Silencio is fully committed since day one to a holistic, sustainable model that supports an array of local environmental and community initiatives. So this hotel was built by a very prestigious architect here in Costa Rica, Ronald Sucher. It was a family-owned project. He has been architect to hotels such as Four Seasons in Papagayo, the Andaz Hotel, among others. Ronald believes that a project must be built considering that every place has its own identity by its traditions, timelines, and landscape. Therefore, any architectural structure must respect these characters. So sometimes hotels and constructions are done in a very invasive way to nature and to the setting of the place. In this case, he did completely the opposite. He built a hotel around tradition, around the landscape and the timeline of it. So this is really pioneer in what we do. During all these years, the hotel was built in 2008. And then we had a former guest that visited us several times with his family, and Mr. John Gormali was the guest that changed it all. He fell in love with the property and made an offer and bought the hotel in 2018. John was a very successful journalist. He's based out of and born from Massachusetts, from the US. And he also had a great successful advertising company. He sold his company. And I guess this is the new chapter in his life. And he has now become an owner of an eco-luxury lodge here in Costa Rica. So Mr. Gormali has been invested during the past few years in improving and expanding the hotel and the offer. He's built some new villas, remodeled completely the hotel. We now have access on a paved road all the way down to the property. And he continues to enhance the human resources from the area, from the town of Bajos del Toro. And what we're targeting and seeking is to have a higher level of sustainable luxury clients that enjoy luxury, but at the same time, we can combine that with all the sustainable efforts that we do, and that it will be appreciated by them and valued. So we're located in the inlands of Costa Rica, just an hour away from the San Jose International Airport. And Costa Rica has two international airports. The other one is Liberia. We're from Liberia, approximately 3.5 hours to 4 hours. Most of our customers will gateway to Arenal volcano or to Guanacaste on the northwest coast, or to Manuel Antonio on the Central Pacific coast. So it's super friendly to connect, to have that first experience in Costa Rica. This is always a great picture to start our presentation. We're located in the cloud forest, as I mentioned before, in an area called Bajos del Toro. We're actually the only hotel sitting in this area, in this category. And the hotel is nested in a private property of 500 acres in between two national parks, the Paz Volcano and the Juan Castro Blanco. So this area is also very well known for its amazing amount of waterfalls. There's more than 20 waterfalls in this region. Costa Rica is worldwide renowned for its green credentials. So El Silencio has pledged more than 388 acres of its landscape as part of a private conservation area that protects the high altitude mountain cloud forest. This is an ecosystem that is one of the planet's most rarest ecosystems, and it's threatened in this time by the climate change. This forest confirms 2.5 of the forest in the planet. So we're proud to say that we're protecting this amount of land, part of the property, for this purpose. The main building is how we start to, have our guests experience a little bit about everything that we offer here in the hotel. The main building has the restaurant, the bar, and a really nice lobby area with 2 fireplaces. And it has these amazing glass windows from floor to ceiling, embracing and the cloud forest and the mountains that surround the property and bringing the outside in. So it adds a special touch and zen to our customers during their meals and their leisure time at the lobby. All of our accommodations are standalone casitas. They're independent private units. What we offer here is an immersion in nature, and they're so private, and it allows the guests to not only enjoy nature, but also to enjoy the silence, el silencio. We have different room categories. So we have 15 suites. All of our rooms, every single one of our categories features an outdoor jacuzzi and a beautiful terrace facing the forest. We also have a honeymoon suite on the riverside. We have multi-bedroom accommodations. We offer 2-bedroom suites, which are ideal for families up to 4 people. We also have our villas that are like residents. We have 2-bedroom villas. They're fully equipped with the dining, living room area, and the fireplace and the outdoor jacuzzi. We also have the 3-bedroom villas that sleep up to 6 people. And part of what John has built new to the property is our 2-bedroom Riverside Villa. It was built last year, and we have 2,900 square feet here. It's on the riverside. Each bedroom has its own outdoor jacuzzi, and it has the dining, the living room area, the fireplace, and as you can see, it has a beautiful architecture to it. So growing throughout sustainability in times of change, as we all know, the lockdown and everything that has happened in the past year and this year has affected us all. And what we have decided as a sustainable hotel model is to focus on improving and growing some areas of the property, enhancing in a higher level sustainability practices. So we're going to share part of the things that we did, some of the achievements that we have done during this pandemic. The Oscar painting in Sarchi is a UNESCO worldwide heritage, and Sarchi is a beautiful town, traditional town to Costa Rica, which is only 30 minutes away from our property. So During the pandemic, we had Isidro Madrigal, who is a certified Oscar artist, born in 1964, and he has been dedicated to this since 1986, come to our hotel and paint these beautiful ornaments on the roof of our main building. And the ornaments tell a story, and it really connects our customers and our guests with the tradition and our deep love to our Costa Rica's cultural legacy. We also enhance, as we know worldwide, there is a crisis, a health crisis. A lot of people are taking more in consideration how they eat. And here, what we do is create awareness of the biodiversity and climate change, and how we relate this to delicious meals and enjoying a great dish in a healthy way. So we have our own organic farm, and we have our own organic farm, and here we have our pastured raised hens. We also have our greenhouse. We have trout farming, and we have recently added our meliponeri, which in Costa Rica, there's more than 700 species of bees. Stingless bees are exclusive of the tropics. And here we showcase the bees that are typical of the tropical cloud forest. So this is a new add-on to our offer in the organic farm. And now we're producing honey for our guests as well. So we also engage our customers to the organic farm in some activities, hands-on. So we have farming. Our guests can come in the morning, pick up the eggs for breakfast. Most of the time, the children will join this activity. We also do cooking classes. And there's also trout fishing in the Gorrion River. So our guests can fish and then have the chef or prepare the dish with the chef in a cooking class. We also have our cocktail classes. Here we use some of the herbs that we have at the greenhouse and integrate them into very unique cocktails. So this is also a really fun activity for our guests. Tasting, of course, is always fun. Costa Rica produces rum and actually has rum Centenario. The property that produces this rum is located 45 minutes away from our hotel. So we have a rum tasting class with pairing. And Costa Rica is also well known for its amazing coffee. We also offer a coffee tasting activity. And Josue is a local organic farmer, and he's provider to the hotel of his organic coffee, and he's also the host to the activity. So here we also engage sustainability, supporting the local production with Ron Centenario and with Josue, who's a local organic producer. And of course, everyone loves wine. Costa Rica does not produce wine, but we do have a wine tasting class with a great selection of wine. And this is also one of our top sellers. And Relais Chateau has this amazing activity called Food for Change. And more than 200 Relais Chateau chefs in over 50 countries participate in this. It's in participation with Slow Food. And this year, we're participating with our honey, and we have the Jicote Barcino honey and cheese dessert, showcasing this effort. Our chef is Nicolás Di Paolo. He's from Argentina. He's worked at several Relais Chateau properties and at 2 of the top worldwide restaurants with 3-star Michelin in Europe. So we're super excited of showcasing this dish in this amazing campaign, Food for Change, through Relais Chateau. Our definition of wellness. So as I mentioned before, the past year has been super difficult, and even the present year. And many of us have changed the way that we work out, how we eat, what we use products on our bodies, how we rest. So we have also added some new activities in terms of well-being to the experience of our guests here at the hotel. So we now have grounding. Grounding is an activity that connects you with the natural electric charge of the earth. And on site, we have 3 waterfalls. So we have integrated the grounding wellness activity into this hike, going out to these 3 waterfalls. We also have added sound healing. Sound healing is the experience of deep healing during the sound therapy. And it really, the vibration of the sound will open and clear and balance the chakras. So this is also a great add-on. Many people are seeking to feel better, to engage more nature, their body, and these are excellent activities for that. We have our 4 elements ceremony, which is a guided meditation where we're combining grounding and sound healing. And we have also added to our spa treatments cupping. And cupping is an Asian form of alternative medicine, and it helps relieve the pain and the inflammation. So experiential well-being here at El Silencio, of course, we offer yoga. Yoga is done, we have aerial yoga, yoga for beginners. There's also kids yoga. We also offer meditation classes for those seeking mindfulness. We have hiking and trekking activities for those that seek air purification. And we do believe in physical wellness. A lot of people love to exercise. Wellness is whatever makes you feel good. And we have some great activities for that as well. There's mountain biking. We have several trails here on site. We also have rappelling, zip lining, and we also do some horseback riding tours. We have the Oscar painting, which is great for adults and children. This is mental wellness, what we believe is mental wellness. And we have our hummingbird garden. Costa Rica, in the cloud forest, has these amazing hummingbirds, part of it. And we have an area designated, which is an area of 1,000 square meters. And there's no artificial beaters banked into this area. We have now more than 20 endemic flowers species in this area. So this is a great project that our sustainable manager accomplished, and it's very special because everyone, the entire staff, helped with it, from the kitchen all the way through our eco concierges, who are the hosts for the activities. It is important to say that we do not use transportation for any of our activities, where that we protect the carbon footprint. All of our activities are done on site, and they're done either biking, horseback riding, or walking or hiking.
Jennifer, just for two more minutes, okay? Just for you to know.
Thank you. In 2019, we were awarded by Relais Chateau and given the Environment Trophy that is offered to hotelers that respect nature and local cultures, and that this is their main focus as business model. So this was a great achievement for us, and to be recognized among more than 200 hotels that form part of Relais Chateau. We have also gained 6 blue flags in Costa Rica. This recognition, a lot of hotels here have 1 or 2 flags, which is also great because we are known worldwide for our sustainable actions. And we are really proud to be now the only luxury destination in Costa Rica that has earned 6 flags. Three of these were accomplished also during the pandemic. John also initiated a fundraising campaign during the pandemic, and he donated $10,000 to start this, and we have helped out the community in Bajos del Toro, and the hotel continues to designate 10% of our sales to this effort until the pandemic is over. So to end, we have to say that our staff is our most valuable asset, and we are really extremely proud of being part of this amazing project that has combined the care for Mother Nature, for the community, for our environment, for the staff. So on behalf of the entire team here at El Silencio Lodge, we thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you very much. You did it in exactly 20 minutes. Great job.
There was a lot to say.
Yes, yes. And I'm sure you could keep talking for much more, and with so much interesting matters about this amazing topic.